Well, the operation to move the gearbox sprocket over has been a success. I've actually moved it over probably by a good 2mm, and the chain has got good side clearance. I'm pushing the chain away from me there with my thumb, wiggling it up and down, and it's not even touching that area that it was making the racket against before. The rear wheel and chain and sprockets all seem to spin freely enough still without any crunching or protesting. I don't think a couple of millimeters, even if I've moved them out of line, will do any harm really to any great extent. But I may even have lined things up better. I haven't actually checked, but nevertheless, I'm waffling. We should be free of that noise that I've been hearing when I've been riding the bike now, either under its engine power or even freewheeling downhill and over bumps and things. I think the noise will be gone. So that was worth doing. I've had a clean up around here. The gasket, needless to say, broke in two when I separated the cases, and the owner told me about this guy, and I remember reading some of his stuff in Real Classic magazine a few years ago. Be Richard Negus, RM Negus, is it? 26th of February 2016. That's when he made that gasket then. What I'm going to do, I'm not going to worry about trying to copy the gasket. I'm going to use the dreaded silicone sealant. Oh, shoot me down in flames, guys. Also, it may have occurred to anyone that's looked at any of my previous videos that we had the sort of bare open end of the camshaft visible in that hole there, directly in the end of it, and I've adapted a coin there to plug off the end of it a little, because I think that as the breather seems to be coming from that area as well, that probably a lot of our oil leakage that I was getting, that I originally assumed to be running down the back of the primary case, was probably coming from this camshaft, the end of this camshaft housing, where the sort of bare end of the camshaft was just there rotating. So I had to sort of just lightly file and sand the edge of the coin so that it would go in there. It was a fairly firm drive-in fit, and then what I'll do is I'll put the sealant over here. I wouldn't have wanted to use sealant directly over a spinning camshaft end. That would have been really bad engineering, but safe to say that I can use it now. There's no moving components going to bear directly against it, and hopefully some silicone there, once this casing goes back on, should get nicely sandwiched in and keep any oil leaks at bay. So I'll be getting ready to put the inner primary case on next. I need to speak to the owner and see if we can get... This has got 19 teeth on it. This is the engine sprocket, and I think we might get away with 20 if we can get a sprocket with 20 teeth. If we can and it'll fit, that'll sort out the gearing, and also I think probably just take up a good bit of slack in the primary chain so that I don't need to have the adjuster so contorted. But we're going in the right direction, and I think next time this goes out on the road, geared up or not, we should have a more pleasant sounding bike with none of that castanet sound every now and again, which was really rather off-putting even though it wasn't dangerous.